We've just seen an example of an execution stack. The process flow, you're starting to feel more comfortable. I just want to do one more example with you because I thought, why not? The more examples you can do, the more intuitive this will start to be. So let's get into it. Let's create a function called sayHi. And all sayHi does is first defines a name. Let's say it's Wally. But now what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to actually change this name. Let's say the name equals the result of a function call. Let's say that function call is update name. And then all we're wanting to do is we're wanting to console log, and we're going to use template literals. This is the name that has been executed. And we're just going to insert name. And we wouldn't be allowed to execute this function right now. We'd get an error message because we've tried to update name with a function called to update name, but the JavaScript engine has no idea what that is. For example, if we try and execute it, we're going to get an error message saying update name is not defined. We know that. So now let's define a function called update name. And we want to return, and remember we have to use the return keyword. Let's say John Doe, or just John. Now before I execute sayHi, I want you to tell me what you think the result will be and why. Remember, we've got to look at the execution context. We've got to look at the stack. What's going to happen? Well, let's start looking at it. When we get to function sayHi, what's going to happen? Nothing, because we've only declared this function. We haven't executed anything yet. So the parser is going to skip over that whole function. It's going to go to the next function, update name. What's going to happen? Nothing, because it hasn't executed yet. But when I execute sayHi, what's going to happen now? That's right. It's going to reach the sayHi function. A new execution context will be created. Then it's going to reach let name equal Wally. That's fine. We're good. It's going to move on. It's going to say name is going to be reassigned to update name. Now it's going to hit update name function. That's going to now get pushed to the top of the stack. That's going to be the one that's going to be executed by JavaScript. Are you with me? Great. So it's going to reach the update name function, and it's going to return the string John. And that is going to be assigned to the variable name. I hope this is starting to make sense. And then of course, when we console log, it's going to use the updated name John. And there's the result you can see on the screen. This is obviously a very simple example, but once you start going through the process, you start understanding the context in which this was executed, how the stack works, it becomes a lot more fun and intuitive, and it makes coding just that much better. Let's move on.